Catch Court got started probably in about 2008 when I was noticing the revolving door issue of prostitution in our city. Over 1,000 women being arrested and rearrested every year. Well, I thought there was nothing that could ever be done to solve the problem because it is the world's oldest problem, right? Then one day I saw something strange. I saw a woman in court that looked like a domestic violence victim, and it turned out she was really a prostitute. And so I started to connect up how she got to that point where she was selling herself to vile strangers. And I learned the truth about prostitution. It didn't have anything to do with a woman's choice. It had everything to do with her vulnerabilities, her victimization since she was young, and quite frankly, she had the least number of choices of anybody in our society. The Catch Court has had a significant change in the way I operate in my courtroom. Number one, I stop looking at people like, what's wrong with you? And I start looking at them like, I wonder what happened to you. And that evokes a different response. Instead of the big me, little you, it's more like, hey, maybe he cares about me. And we start to have real change based on just the way I act. So Catch Court is very exciting because we have the court system, but we also try to blend healing with accountability, which then brings in the treatment component to a court system. We also have a third portion of that, and that's our community support. Ours is called Freedom a la carte. So we have the court, which I do the judicial things, and my staff works on, probation and accountability. We do it with a trauma-competent nature, however. We've learned to do that. But we also blend in the incredible importance of trauma-based treatment for these women that have suffered so much. Our bottom line statistic, like anyone else's, is based on recidivism, and now with about 9 years of data, we can confidently say that while the normal woman involved in sex work is rearrested 80% of the time, for anyone who's participated in the Catch Court program, that recidivism rate goes down to 29%. But that's not really how we or I define success for Catch Court. It's really about seeing women get their kids back and getting an education and laughing again, and the multi-generational healing and going to college and graduating, with honors and distinction and getting jobs at the courthouse. It's really, really such an amazing thing that takes your courtroom well beyond the normal rum-drum daily affair. My greatest joy about the Catch Court program is really having seen people that I thought were defendants and realize that they're not the normal criminals, and that if you start to treat them and look at them in ways other than the way we always have, this joy comes out in them, and the room is filled with such happiness and amazement. I can't stop coming back.